peaceful people. What's happening as brother goes to the kitchen and get his water? Third day of the fast, third day of the solstice. Your brother is feeling it a little bit, just a little bit. It's like I was sitting up analyzing the growl in my stomach. But it's like, it's like, okay, the growl in my stomach, right? What is that? It's like, my body feels hungry, right? But my mind is like, is removed from that. My mind is detached from that. I ain't get much sleep. I tried, but I got a couple trolls in here that they prevent, man, I had a root clan thing, I swear. But anyway, we'll get on that another time. So yeah, man, sitting there analyzing, I'm like, just watching my belly growl, but I'm just watching it. Like, okay, so other times, you out in the world, you doing stuff, you're going different places, and you get the growl. You're like, oh, I'm hungry, man. Oh, I feel that too. Man, let me get some grub. But this time it's like, well, I know I'm on a mission. I know I'm, and the mission is to, it's not only, not just like a spiritual religious thing, but that's part of it. That's a great part of it. The other part is for health. Fasting is necessary to, reset what's going on inside of your body. Got my tea. You know what I'm saying? And, getting my detox on. So this third day is where really, where you usually really start to get the cleansing, to get that, the reason for your fast. It's like, if you quit after the day one, it's like, okay, well, you probably didn't do anything health-wise. Day two, health-wise. Day three, now you really starting to do it. Now the cleansing is really starting to work. You know what I mean? And I was just analyzing that growl. That's the confirmation. Like, when you can separate, detach yourself from the growl, right? That's the confirmation of, there being two different parts of your being, right? The one divine part that's just looking, right? That's just peeping it out. And the other part, that's that animal. That animal would be down there growling. I was like cracking up. I was like, yo, I'm sitting there like, just looking at the computer screen, and I'm like, what's going on in my stomach? And it's just, it was like a nice long growl, like, I'm like, yo, you really tripping right now. My animal is up in here tripping. But yeah, that's the that's the beauty though. It's something beautiful about that moment to me, because it just confirms the inner that Ausar that lives inside. That when you work on detachment, then you detach, and then you can see these things. Same thing with in meditation, right? When you go into meditation, you go into trance, and you detach yourself from the thoughts that come. That's divine. That's divinity. That's the proof of your divinity, right? When you can see the thoughts coming, you go in, right, and the thoughts slow down, right, and now you can perceive them coming, and some of them ain't yours, and you can perceive that too. You be like, oh, where'd that come from? As you watch them go by, you're like, oh, wow. And it's like you understand that you have the opportunity to either connect with them thoughts, receive those thoughts, grab them and make them your own, or you can reject them. You don't have to accept every thought that comes to you. So, that's the deep part. That's the deep part that really proves who we are at the essence. We're not our body. We're not our thoughts. And yeah, I'm like, I'm grateful for the clue. You know, thanks to Checkin Ausar Auset Society, you know, my folks at the Philadelphia Hess. Also, let me say, I'm not a Ausar Auset member. You know, anybody who's been following my videos, thinking that I'm, with with Ausar Auset, and if that was a reason why, let me be honest about that. I'm not a Ausar Auset member. I'm a former member. I got all love and respect for Ausar Auset. You know, I have personal reasons for why I'm not a member, so I ain't gonna get into that all publicly. Um, but yeah, what I'm doing here is I'm, you know, helping to get some of this knowledge to the people. You know what I mean? I send folks up to a set all the time because I appreciate what they did for me in terms of helping me to get this knowledge. So I would, I tell anybody, I tell everybody, go up to a set, sit in on them classes and get some of that mystery school in you, because that's what this is. Not everybody knows about this stuff, you know what I mean? And this is the age of Aquarius. Everybody needs to know about this stuff. So, that's why I'm doing it. That's why I come through and, talk about this stuff. I want people to speak in the terms of the deities, of the tree of life, of the I King hexagrams, which we will be getting into 2022. Um, yeah. So yeah, I definitely wanted to say both of those things. I wanted to, come and talk about that separation that's going on. Watching my animal growl, it's funny. Um, and as well, I wanted to keep it real with the folk who may think that I'm, still in the SARSET member. Again, peace to all of y'all from the SARSET, but yeah, this is my path. Um, so yeah, that's that. And it's also Thursday, the third day of the fast, right? And what came to me as well, as my eye screams inside of my head right now, is that I need to be giving a lot more. There's some more things I can do to actually give. And what came to me after I had a beautiful reading last night with a sister, one of the folk, peace, sister, my good sister up in Utah. I don't know if you what's your name out there, so I ain't gonna say all that, but you know who you are. Yeah, we had a nice long talk, and it came to me that you know, I need to give up some of this, give up some more of this. So, to that end, long story short, in January, the month of January, the whole month of January, actually starting from now until the end of January, we're gonna do free readings. I'm gonna give you, if you hit me up on the email, we're gonna do your chart, right? We're gonna find out your, hopefully find out your clan. Have your exact birth time, right? You want to have come with your birthday, your birth place, and your birth time, right? We need it down to a minute if possible. Like that's important for that moon sign, and that moon sign is probably the most important aspect on that chart. I mean, I shudder to say that, but you know, it's one of the very most important aspects on that chart because it shows you so much about your person, about what your person comes from, and what you are representing out in the world. So yeah, we're gonna get that chart done, right? Um, you know, like I say, time. Um, and and we're gonna get that incarnation objective done. So that's one thing. I'm giving our incarnation objective readings and birth charts, right? Yeah, we gonna go ahead and my sister paid for it, so I'm gonna give you another reading, and we talked about that. Just to get you some of that value that we're talking about now for free, right? Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. That's how we're gonna rock out. Um, and for y'all that's been checking out my videos, I say thank you, peace and love. Um, y'all been liking my videos. Yo, that helps. I appreciate it. That helps get the word out, get folks to, more folks to see the channel. And, commenting, all of that stuff, you know what I mean? I appreciate you. Yeah, make sure y'all get with me on the email, right? All right, that's that. I'm gonna go ahead and get back to my monkishness, and yeah, not for real. Like part of this is monkish, man. I'm on the computers with this. I'm like, you know what I mean, using this time to do some things. All right, y'all peace and be easy, and I'll get back.